Alright, YouTube land, we're back with another video. Today we have a Stryker 955 HP sent in by Joe. Joe sent this in because he said he thought the radio might be, typical hackery. Looks like a fairly new radio, I believe it is. But anyway, yeah, Joe, you're right. No wonder why you're bleeding all over your neighbors. We're cutting the negatives completely off. You're flat topping and clipping and everything else. We moved the hold on, move this well, give me just a second, guys. Get my crap together here. Move back over to, well, I did it again. I ain't had enough coffee this morning yet. Alright. Move over to marker, and we're gonna go negative peak is at 100, positive peak. Oh, your positive peak there right there is at 140% modulation, and that's with your RF power. Up here it's turned all the way up. Even all the way up, you're at 140% modulation, so not good. On the Stingy LP100A, we're showing about 60 watts PEP power. Probably on the Bird 43P it would show a little more. But anyway, let's move over to spectrum analyzer. Let's shut this off. We don't want it to get too hot. Want it working temperature. Alright, we're on spectrum analyzer. Let's go to negative 20 dB. And let's go to 30 kilohertz to begin with. Oh, I mean kilohertz. Kilohertz, buddy, kilohertz. 30 kilohertz. Alright. So now we're at 30 kilohertz. We're at negative 20 dB, 27205. Let's see what's going on. Woo, look at that. Good Lord have mercy, it's a splatter box. Well, if you're bleeding on your toaster and your neighbors, Joe, that's why right there. Woo, man, that's pretty bad. So let's take this back down. Let's look at it at 100. Let's just bring it out some. Look at it at 100. Even at 100. Good Lord have mercy. And we'll open it up and look at it. Just because it's splattering doesn't mean it's full of lots of harmonic content. So let's look at the harmonics. Let's open up to 120 megahertz. Alright, there we go. And it doesn't look bad there. Now, you're splattering into adjacent channels. It's hacked, yes. And that's why we check everything. Right here is your second harmonic, 54 megahertz, third harmonic at 108. So that's not a problem. We're not gonna have to do a whole lot of work there, thank God. But we are gonna have to we'll do a service alignment on this thing and get her going for you. So there you go, Joe. We got a little work to do, and we're gonna get it set up, and we'll be back. All right, we're back with the Stryker 955, and this is kind of a before and after video. We've got it hooked back up here, and now as you can see, we've got a nice, pretty sine wave, and looking good like it's supposed to. So we're going to give you a little bit of that, but anyway, looking good, good clean signal. Radio's producing about 54 watts peak power. And that's from about a 10 watt carrier. We can show the carrier. Turn the mic gain down, and you're running about 10 watts. So that's what she's doing from there. So let's move on to the spectrum analyzer. Turn the mic gain back up. Alright, and they're about 100 kilohertz. That's the way it's supposed to look there, good and clean. Let's move on out to check the harmonics again. We'll go to, let's see. Hundred megahertz. And you see we've knocked that second harmonic down for you. We're good and clear across the board. Let's move out to 120 megahertz where we can get the third harmonic. As you can see, I've knocked that third harmonic for you. We got rid of that for you and we cleaned it up, knocked your harmonics down. You're good and clean. Like I said, showing hair over 50 watts PEP power. And that's all these radios need to be doing wide open. That's all they need to be doing. The life of this radio, in my opinion, especially the heatsink area that this radio has, it doesn't need to be doing 80 watts. That's why I set the carrier down to 10. And, you know, it's working good there. Looking good. We don't have any distortion in the signal. And as you can see here on the spectrum analyzer, it's doing a really nice job. So, Joe, we checked the receive on this thing. The receive is great. No need for any receive alignment at this time. The radio is still pretty new, and it's pretty sensitive. So, nice, quiet receiver, working like it's supposed to. So, that's going to conclude this video. Well, no, it's not going to conclude the video because we're going to listen to it real quick, as always. We need to listen to it. Put this up there. And we got a Road King handy here. We'll just stick a Road King on it real quick. Screw that in. We'll kind of turn it up. We'll listen to it on AM here. Hello. Hello.
Hello, 1 2. Audio check 1 2. Crystal clear. Stryker 955. Smoking Joe build audio right there. Stryker 955. Getting down, get down.
Anyway, I love the audio quality of these radios. It's about as close to high fidelity radio as you can get right off a radio. Just use a quality microphone. And you could even like stick maybe a real high quality studio mic on one of these with no processing and sound good.
Hello, 1 2 3 4 5 4 3 2 1. Audio check 1 2. Check 1 2 3 4 5. And like I say, you know, it's holding about 51 watts or so. PEP power sounding good. 1 2 3 4 5.
Got great audio. Now this thing shouldn't be bleeding all over your neighbors now, Joe, or whatever. I can't remember your note in the email. You said it was bleeding on something. So shouldn't be talking through the toasters now like it was. It's got a good clean alignment. 50 watts of clean power all the way up, and it's doing a fine job. So shouldn't have no problem running whatever the amp you have. I didn't touch your low side dead key. It's still like 1.5 watts. So you got plenty of range here on your power, and say should do you a good job. So this concludes the test of the Stryker 955. I guess we could. Upper side band.
Hello, 1 2.
Yeah, we're going to have to turn the RF gain back some here on the receiving radio.
Hello, 1 2 3 4 5 4 3 2 1. CQ. We're a little too close still. Hello, CQ. Stryker 955. Working, sounding good.
So anyway, could turn the volume down. Maybe it sounds a little better. That might be overbearing for the video. It might sound like crap. I don't know.
Hello, 1 2 3 4 5 4 3 2 1. CQDX. CQ.
So there you go, inside band, buddy. All right, Joe, we're going to get this boxed up and get ready to go back to you. We'll be emailing you and maybe give you a phone call and touch base with you here shortly. So y'all have a good one. Be safe, be careful, and be kind. As I've been saying, we're doing these you know, because we're backed up from the hurricane, backed up from test equipment being down. We're doing these in the order that they came. I've still got a pile of radios over there. I'm not accepting walk-in business at this time. I'm trying to get rid of the backlog. Got several of amplifier projects and stuff that we're backlogged on. So we're just trying to get all the backlog done. We're still doing new radio sales. If you got a radio, you got your own, hit me up. We'll get you a quote. doing alignments, not accepting any repairs at this time. Major repairs I'm not accepting right now because I've got about 5 or 6 major repairs in line. Then, you know, those are very time consuming sometimes. So anyway, we appreciate the support, everybody. This concludes the video. Stryker 955. Y'all be safe, be careful, be kind. And I'm going.